When I started the school for the blind, I used to sit with a small shorts and a small towel, the car shed, and people used to come and ask, "Is there anyone over here? Is there anybody here?" Then I used to say, "I buddy is here." They couldn't believe that I am in charge, that I can speak in English, that I'm running the school. So I used to tell, "I buddy is here." Many a times I used to go and ask children, "Can somebody is here to help me out?" And they will tell me, "Nobody is here." I said, "You buddy is here?" That you buddy, your body, they are thinking is poor. I am poor. Poor means I am empty. I got an empty bowl. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. They do not know that in that is that whole world. People forget to look into them. Emptiness, which is conceptually liable to be mistaken for sheer nothingness, is in fact the reservoir of infinite possibilities, said D.T.Suzuki, Daisetsu Taitaro Suzuki, born on 11th November 1817, Kanazawa in Japan. Passed away on 12th July 1966, Kanagawa in Japan, was a Japanese scholar and author of books and essays on Buddhism, Zen, Chan and Shin that were instrumental in spreading interest in both Zen and Shin and Far Eastern philosophy in general to the West. Suzuki was also a prolific translator of Chinese, Japanese and Sanskrit literature. Suzuki spent several lengthy stretches teaching or lecturing in Western universities and devoted many years to a professorship at Otani University, a Japanese Buddhist school. He was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 1963. D.T.Suzuki said, "Emptiness, which is conceptually liable to be mistaken for sheer nothingness." People always in India and around the world keep telling, "I am poor, I don't have anything." Here D.T.Suzuki, emptiness which is conceptually liable to be mistaken for sheer nothingness. That poor, what you're talking is pure actually, P-U-R-E. When people come and ask me, "Are you running a school for the poor children?" I said, "No, for the pure children, not poor children. There is nobody poor. They are full of power. Their heart and the eyes and the nose and the ears are all worth priceless. How could I call them poor?" The people thinking poor is emptiness, but they do not know in that pure also there is emptiness. Only in the emptiness can anything grow. Even when you wanted to plant a seedling, it's better, new seed, it's better to clean up that whole mud area, remove the whole mud and the last drop of the old roots, allow it to in the sunlight for 1 month to burn it up, then mix up the manure and then plant it. The plant will grow beautifully because other roots will not be disturbing. Such is the beauty of your emptiness. Even many times the masters told, go to the master with the empty bowl. If you go with a cup filled with yesterday's coffee, and the master will pour fresh coffee, that coffee will also go. You think the master's poured dirty coffee. Master's coffee was not wrong. It was your cup which was not empty, because from that emptiness you can see the truth. Hence that India's meditation was very powerful around the world. Even Dean Ornish, who did the reversal of heart disease and was chief physician for the White House under Obama and Clinton administration time, said he has taken 2 groups of people. One group he said, "Okay, you carry on with the regular medicines." Another group he said, Take the medicines but meditate also. And at the end of the 20 days or 30 days, they found out the people who meditated, they were getting cured very, very fast than these people, because in meditation all the stress settles down and the body gets enough time to do its workshop. When your vehicle is bad condition, you send it to the workshop, and the workshop man needs the vehicle to stop so that he can work on it. Hence the body and the mind needs meditation to switch off everything for the time being, so the body gets all the backup power to clear the dirty things, to make sure that everything is properly run. Emptiness, which is conceptually liable to be mistaken for sheer nothingness, is in fact the reservoir of infinite possibility around the world. Where China has got one of the greatest dam in the world to save. Even rainwater harvesting people are talking about big dams to save rainwater for 10 million liters to 20 million liters of water. Yes, so that in the dry season you can use it. But in the emptiness, emptiness is a big reservoir of infinite possibilities. Means the mind, you cannot see that water in your mind, in your emptiness. But in the dam you can see. In the bank you can feel it. But there is a truth which is so much emptiness, which you call it as poor. The poor countries, and the moment you say you are poor, you have joined hands with the demon. You have not become an optimist, you have joined the party of pessimist. When you keep staring at the abyss, at the hell, which is called the poor, the abyss starts staring back at you. Hence, you forgot that poor is pure emptiness, and in that emptiness only energy builds up. Otherwise, you go on a fast on distilled water. Everybody goes to the doctors, and they couldn't bring down your diseases with a big belly and all those things. Just take a challenge. Those who have got sexual problems also, just to look into them. Just fast on distilled water, and you can see the amount of energy building up, because the whole body, when it is emptied, a new energy bursts up. The old is cleansed. Hence D.T.Suzuki said, sheer nothingness is in fact the reservoir of infinite possibilities. Yes, the mind, you can roar like a 1,000-man warrior. That's the day you find out that you do not have to go and sit in the Himalayas to meditate. The best place to meditate is in the center of the market. And in that noise and the jumble and tumble, you sit like a lotus flower without getting affected. But in that not getting affected, in that emptiness of your begging bowl, when every one drop of money falls in, or fruit falls in, your truth opens up and you become a magnet. Hence people get attracted to the great Maharishi saints. You can also try that. And if everybody meditates not throughout the day, but before you start going for an operation, doctors meditate, you can see. You will not leave any scissors inside the stomach. Engineers will make sure that not a drop of crack, not a pint of shit in a vanilla ice cream. The whole building cannot have a single crack. Politicians become Socrates suddenly. Let wisdom is knowledge, Socrates said. The only one thing I know is, I don't know. In that don't know, in that emptiness springs the greatest knowledge. In that greatest understanding, families only love, husband and wife becomes one. Father and mother and children becomes one. Family and joint family becomes one. And family and joint family becomes one to create the family tree. What a power. In that power, we together will wipe out more tears and bring down hunger.